If your skin is loose, crepey, or like sliding, you're not imagining it. And more importantly, you're not stuck with it. Now, I made a video on this exact topic and it turned out to be one of the most popular and fastest growing videos I've ever done. And that's because what I shared in the video actually works for people. So today we're going to revisit that video because the research has gotten even stronger. And I want to give you this information and update you on what may have changed. Now, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert of over 40 years. I've been doing this a really long time. And if you didn't know, I just turned 62 this year. So when it comes to skin elasticity, that is not a theoretical thing that I deal with. And here's the thing, everybody's been conditioned to think you have to spend tons of money on serums and ingredients to get great results. And that's what it takes to get the skin tightening, brightening, and lift that you're really looking for. And beyond that, more expensive laser and in-office treatments. Every one of those helps. We review all of them here on the channel. But the research, even the newest research, is showing that plant-based oils contain the very bioactive compounds, the essential fatty acids, antioxidants, lipid-soluble vitamins that your skin can actually absorb easily and begin to use right away to rebuild the very structures that keep it from sagging, like the collagen fibers, your elastin network, the very scaffolding underneath everything. So that said, let's dive into it. Now, one of the number one things that people really dislike about what happens to your skin as you get older, or our skin as we get older, is that it tends to become loose, crepey, and even begin to sag. And trust me when I say, in the skincare industry, there are a ton of products supposedly able to help improve crepiness, tightness, all from applying a topical cream, lotion, potion, or what have you. But in today's video, I'm going to share with you how science has identified specific oils that actually increase skin elasticity and tightness, rivaling some medical treatments. Just as important to keep my skin nice and smooth and tight as it is yours, since I just turned 62. So let's dive into this information on today's video about how you can get your skin to go from looking like this to this, all with natural oils. So I've recently gone into a deep dive on clinical research on these oils, and I've narrowed it down to the few that we're going to talk about in today's video. Each one of these has measurable evidence that improves skin firmness, elasticity, and thickness. A few of these you might already have heard of or even have. Some of them might surprise you. So let's get to it, starting with number one, and that would be rosemary oil. Now, we've talked about rosemary oil here on the channel before, especially when it comes to improving scalp health and hair growth. But rosemary oil has some really impressive skin firming science behind it. Rosemary contains a compound that is called rosmarinic acid. That is a potent antioxidant that helps neutralize free radicals that break down collagen and elastin fibers. What makes it especially interesting when it comes to skin tightening is that it has the ability to inhibit enzymes your body produces that lead to the breakdown of collagen and elastin, degrading the collagen fibers in your skin. But it also has vasodilating properties, which means it opens up the blood flow for those cells in your skin with the very nutrients and oxygen they need to reproduce healthier, stronger, longer living skin cells. So rosemary oil is going to be able to give your skin a firmer, more lifted, youthful appearance. So now let's talk number two on the list, and that's castor oil. And there's a lot of information out there on castor oil. It's probably perhaps one of the most studied over time, been around forever, but it is still one of the most underestimated oils when it comes to skin lifting and tightening. Now, castor oil gets a lot of credit for hair growth. We've talked about that here on the channel as well, even for eyelashes and eyebrows. But this is one of the oils that does not get enough credit when it comes to helping skin maintain its firmness and youthful appearance. The secret weapon here, ricinoleic acid, which is a fatty acid that makes up nearly 90% of castor oil's structure. And it's not found in any other natural oil. Ricinoleic acid has been shown to be able to activate prostaglandin receptors in the skin, leading to enhanced collagen production, and its deeply occlusive, meaning thick, texture and qualities help to trap moisture in the skin, literally lifting the skin from within and out, plumping out fine lines and wrinkles, and has been shown in clinical studies to actually improve skin thickness over time. Both rosemary oil and castor oil have similar application instructions being applied to the skin lightly. A little bit of these two oils goes a long way, and in the case of rosemary oil, should be cut with a carrier oil such as olive oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, or even olive oil will work. Castor oil, on the other hand, can be applied directly and left on overnight. It makes a great overnight rejuvenating mask for your skin. All right, let's talk about number 3 now, jojoba oil. Again, an oil we hear about a lot when it comes to hair care. Jojoba is in particularly unique because it's not technically an oil at all. It's actually a wax ester. That distinction matters because molecularly, it is really similar to the very sebum your own skin produces. That means it's able to be absorbed without clogging pores, signals to your skin barrier that it is now balanced, which helps regulate oil production. So if you're someone with excessively oily skin or excessively dry skin, jojoba oil is amazing at treating these two issues. Jojoba is naturally high in vitamin E, which is a clinically proven antioxidant that protects your skin and collagen and elastin from oxidative stress. It also contains a little bit of iodine, which has antimicrobial properties, keeping the skin free of infections, and long-chain fatty acids that help improve and protect your skin's lipid layer. Why this is so important is that a stronger skin barrier contains and holds more moisture, which means the elasticity of your skin will improve over time. Jojoba oil is one of the most universally tolerated oils across all skin types, doesn't need to be diluted to be used, can be applied anytime, day or night, as a moisturizing booster. You can even add it to your own moisturizing products. Next, we have evening primrose oil. And evening primrose is where the science of these type of oils gets really, really compelling, especially with anyone dealing with the loss of elasticity when it comes to hormonal changes. This oil has an exceptionally high concentration of gamma linoleic acid, or GLA, an omega-6 fatty acid that has a direct role in maintaining your skin's structure. Now, as we age, our skin's ability to take linoleic acid and turn it into GLA declines, which is directly related to skin thinning, tears, wrinkling, crinkling, crepiness, reduced elasticity, and of course dryness. Supplementing your skin topically with evening primrose, bypassing the conversion process that you're beginning to lose, delivering GLA directly to your skin. Clinical studies have shown that evening primrose improves skin's elasticity, moisture, and firmness, especially in mature skin. This one best for dry, hormonally distressed skin. Use it in your evening routine because this oil is a slight bit heavier than some of the other oils. And then we have one that most of you have probably heard about, and that's grapeseed oil. It's included in so many skincare products, both hair care, facial care, face washes, anti-aging and moisturizing creams and serums. It is one of the most lightweight and science-validated skin healing oils. It too has a high concentration of linoleic acid and a group of antioxidants not normally found in other oils called OPCs. Oligomeric proanthocyanidins are some of the most powerful antioxidant scavengers out there, and actually found to be more potent than vitamin C and vitamin E. For skin tightening, specifically these OPCs help to regenerate your collagen fibers by neutralizing oxidative stress, which is what accelerates elastin breakdown. Grapeseed oil also contains natural resveratrol, which has been studied for its ability to regulate cellular aging and cellular repair. Again, you find it in a lot of products, but on its own, it is a standout oil. It can be applied daily, completely absorbs into your skin with no oily residue, and it works for all skin types from super dry to mature dry skin, all the way to oily skin and acne-prone skin. And if these 5 oils weren't fantastic on their own, there is one more we want to talk about, and that's Bakuchiol oil. And it's something I've been talking about for a while now. Bakuchiol oil is a retinol alternative, whereas retinoic acid, is an acid that goes on the skin, which actually helps to turn on receptors to help you improve your collagen and your elastin fibers, but has a negative effect for many people of being too drying and too harsh. Bakuchiol oil, a natural plant extract, does similar things to your skin, helps to activate receptors, helps to improve collagen production and elastin fiber strength, helps to lift out fine lines and wrinkles just like retinols do, fading age spots and helping with melanin production, does the whole thing without as much risk of irritation. In fact, it's so gentle, many people have made the switch from retinols or tretinoin over to Bakuchiol because it's so gentle and effective. So if you're someone who loves holistic approaches to skincare that actually work as I do, you're going to find any one of these oils or a combination of them very, very helpful. That said, I will link below to my recommendations for these oils individually and a couple of products where they're combined, and you can take a look at those. And again, as I said at the beginning of the video, being able to take your skin from looking like this to this, amazing stuff. And of course, I hope you found today's video on these skin tightening oils helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out, let me know in the comments below. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video that's coming up next. Thank you as always for watching and supporting my work. I do appreciate you guys so much. That said, stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.